Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting and treasure-filled corners of numismatics, the 6 most valuable and ultra-rare coins ever minted in the United States. These aren't just ordinary coins. They are pieces of American history, symbols of artistic mastery, and extraordinary collectibles worth staggering amounts in today's market. Some of these rare beauties can transform a simple coin collection into a fortune, and their incredible stories make them even more fascinating. The 1919 D Standing Liberty Quarter holds a prestigious place in American numismatics, widely admired for its artistry, historical relevance, and exceptional scarcity in high-grade condition. Collectors prize this coin not only because it belongs to one of the most visually striking U.S. coin series ever produced, but also because of the limited survival of quality specimens. Today, the 1919 D stands among the most desirable early 20th century quarters, frequently commanding strong competition at auctions and generating significant interest among advanced collectors seeking key dates within the Standing Liberty series. Its combination of rarity, beauty, and historical charm makes it a centerpiece for serious numismatic portfolios. The Standing Liberty Quarter Series, minted from 1916 to 1930, emerged during a transformative era in American coinage, reflecting the nation's shift toward more expressive and symbolic artistic designs. This coin was produced in 1919 at the Denver Mint, a period marked by the aftermath of World War I and America's transition into a rapidly modernizing society. The Denver Mint's role in supplying coinage to the expanding western United States further contributes to the scarcity of well-preserved examples, as coins circulated heavily in commercial economies. No commemorative intention accompanied the 1919 issues, yet they naturally embody the era's patriotic themes of strength, peace, and nation. The 1919 D Standing Liberty Quarter showcases Herman A. MacLeod's iconic design, one of the most celebrated in U.S. coinage history. The obverse features Lady Liberty standing confidently in a gateway shield raised in defense, and an olive branch extended in peace, a symbolic blend of vigilance and harmony following the Great War. The reverse presents a majestic eagle in flight, surrounded by stars, capturing the power and freedom of the nation. The coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, weighs 6.25 grams, and measures 24.3 in diameter. Striking quality varies widely, and fully detailed examples, particularly those with sharp shield rivets and strong head details, are exceptionally rare. A bold D mint mark appears to the left of the star beneath the eagle on the reverse, confirming its Denver origin. The rarity of the 1919 D lies not only in its mintage of 1,944,000 coins, but in the extremely limited number of high-grade survivors. The Standing Liberty design is notorious for wearing quickly, especially on Liberty's head, shield, and the eagle's wing feathers. As a result, most circulated examples show significant flattening, and even lightly worn coins can be challenging to locate with strong details. True mint-state examples are exceedingly scarce, and those in MS65 or higher are considered elite-level rarities. Full-head, FH specimens, which display 3 complete and distinct hairlines above Liberty's brow, are among the rarest condition varieties in the entire series. The market value of the 1919 D can vary dramatically based on grade, eye appeal, and strike sharpness. Circulated examples can range from $100 to $300 in modest condition, rising to $800 $500 in higher circulated grades such as XF or AU. Mint-state pieces, however, reach exponentially higher prices. An MS63 example typically sells for $4,000 while MS64 pieces often exceed $10,000. Exceptional MS65 specimens, especially those with a full head designation, can surpass $25,000 $40,000 depending on market demand. At major auctions, unusually well-struck or intensely lustrous examples have sold for even higher premiums. This steady long-term growth demonstrates the coin's enduring desirability and investment strength within the numismatic commune. Collectors seeking a 1919D Standing Liberty Quarter should prioritize authenticated and certified examples, as counterfeits or altered mintmarks do exist. Reputable grading services such as PCGS and NGC offer reliable evaluations of strike quality, surface preservation, and originality. When examining raw coins, pay careful attention to the shield, head, and central reverse, areas most prone to wear and strike weakness. Proper storage is essential. Keep silver coins in dry, temperature-stable environments within airtight holders or slabs to prevent tunning or environmental damage. Acquiring this coin typically involves auctions, established numismatic dealers, or private collections, as high-quality examples do not appear frequently on the open market. Patience and readiness to act quickly are key strategies for obtaining a premium specimen. In summary, the 1919D Standing Liberty Quarter stands as one of the most captivating and valuable quarter dollars from the early 20th century. Its artistic elegance, historical symbolism, and extreme scarcity in well-preserved condition combine to make it a premier collector's treasure. Whether appreciated for its numismatic significance, visual beauty, or investment potential, the coin continues to command admiration and strong market demand. For collectors at any level, owning a 1919D means holding a tangible piece of America's artistic and historical legacy, an item whose desirability and value show no signs of diminishing with time. Next up in the 1920s Standing Liberty Quarter stands among the most prestigious and valuable coins in American numismatics, highly admired for its artistic beauty, historic symbolism, and extreme rarity in high-grade condition. Collectors prize the coin not only for its role in the iconic Standing Liberty series, but also for the dramatic scarcity of well-preserved examples, which has fueled exceptional demand in today's market. As interest in classic silver coinage continues to rise, the 1920s quarter has secured its place as a flagship rarity, often commanding premium prices far beyond other quarters of the era. For enthusiasts, it represents a perfect blend of historical significance and long-term investment potential. Minted at the San Francisco Mint during a period of rapid cultural and economic transformation, the 1920s quarter belongs to the celebrated Standing Liberty Quarter series, 1916-1930, one of the most artistically admired designs in U.S. history. The early 1920s reflected America's transition from World War I into a booming industrial age, and coinage from this era often captures the nation's shifting identity. Production standards at the San Francisco Mint in 1920 were notably inconsistent, resulting in many weakly struck coins, a key factor in the rarity of sharply detailed examples today. While the coin does not commemorate an individual event, it symbolizes liberty, vigilance, and national pride, making it historically meaningful within the broader narrative of early 20th century America. The 1920s quarter features Herman A. MacLeod's revered Standing Liberty design, showcasing Lady Liberty confidently positioned with a shield in one hand and an olive branch in the other, an image embodying both peace and readiness to defend. The reverse displays a powerful eagle in flight, surrounded by 13 stars and framed by elegant classical lettering. Struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, the coin measures 24.3 mm in diameter and weighs 6.25 grams. What makes the 1920s particularly distinctive is the sharpness of detail, or often the lack thereof. Fully struck examples showing crisp shield rivets, clear drapery lines, and bold eagle feathers are extraordinarily rare, transforming the coin from a basic collectible into a highly prized numismatic treasure. The rarity of the 1920s quarter stems from a combination of moderate mintage and poor strike quality. With 6,380,000 coins produced, The mintage appears average, but survival in high-end mint state grades is exceptionally low. Most circulated heavily during the economic activity of the early 1920s, resulting in widespread wear. Even lightly circulated examples with strong details are scarce, while fully struck mint state coins are extraordinary rarities. Grading plays a decisive role in value. Coins in fine or very fine grades are obtainable but still uncommon, while AU and uncirculated examples are genuinely elite collectibles. The hunt for full-head specimens, those showing complete detail on Liberty's helmet, is particularly competitive, as these are among the rarest standing Liberty quarter varieties of all. The 1920s quarter commands some of the highest prices in the entire standing Liberty series, especially in upper-grade conditions. Well-circulated examples typically sell between $100 and $300, while higher-grade circulated coins can range from $500 to $1,200. The true value emerges in mint state levels. MS-60 to MS-63 examples regularly achieve $2,500 to $10,000, depending on strike and eye appeal. Exceptional MS-64 coins can exceed $20,000, while premium MS-65 specimens, if sharply struck, can reach $40,000 to $60,000 or more. Any full-head FH example is exceedingly rare and may command $80,000 to well over $100,000, depending on auction intensity. Prices have shown steady appreciation due to increased collector interest in early 20th century silver coinage and the extreme scarcity of top-tier survivors. Collectors pursuing the 1920s should pay special attention to both strike quality and surface preservation, as weakly struck coins are extremely common. Certification from NGC or PCGS is highly recommended to ensure authenticity, grade accuracy, and to protect investment value. When evaluating potential purchases, focus on shield details, Liberty's helmet, and eagle feathering. These areas reveal the strength of strike. Because silver coins from this era are prone to wear and tunning, proper storage in airtight holders or slabs is essential to preserve luster and prevent environmental damage. Auctions, reputable dealers, and established numismatic clubs remain the best avenues for acquiring genuine high-quality examples, especially since counterfeit and cleaned coins appear frequently in the market. The 1920s standing Liberty quarter represents one of the most desirable and impressive numismatic rarities of the 20th century, combining historical depth, artistic brilliance, and significant investment potential. Its scarcity in high grades, coupled with its symbolic design and connection to a pivotal era in American history, ensures strong and enduring collector interest. Whether pursued by seasoned numismatists or passionate newcomers, the coin stands as a cornerstone of advanced quarter collections and remains a testament to the richness of America's coinage heritage. As demand for rare high-grade coins continues to grow, the 1920s quarter's prominence and market value are likely to remain strong well into the future. Next up in the 1929 standing Liberty quarter holds a distinguished place in American numismatics, widely regarded as the most valuable and collectible quarter from that year due to its scarcity and high-grade condition, and its iconic place within the celebrated standing Liberty series. Collectors prize this coin not only for its increasing market demand, but also for its elegant design, historical context, and the challenge of locating fully detailed examples. As interest in early 20th century silver coinage continues to rise, the 1929s has become exceptionally sought after, serving as a cornerstone for advanced collections and a symbol of quality within the series. Minted at the San Francisco Mint during a period of economic uncertainty, the 1929s standing Liberty quarter marks one of the final years of the series before production ceased in 1930. This coin emerged in the final chapter of what is considered one of America's most artistic coin programs, designed by sculptor Herman A. MacLeod. The year 1929 carries additional historical weight, as it coincides with the start of the Great Depression, an event that influenced circulation patterns, survival rates, and the general availability of high-grade coins. While the 1929 S does not commemorate specific events, it stands as a numismatic representation of the economic and cultural tension of the era. The 1929 S Standing Liberty Quarter features the classic MacLeod design, with Lady Liberty standing confidently on the obverse, shield in one hand and olive branch in the other, symbolizing both protection and peace. The reverse displays a majestic eagle in flight, framed by 13 stars. Struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, the coin weighs 6.25 grams and measures 24.3 in diameter. What distinguishes the most desirable examples are sharp strike details, particularly the coveted full head (FH) designation, which indicates a fully defined Liberty head with distinct facial detail. These FH examples are exceptionally scarce and command significant premiums. Although over 1.7 million 1929 S quarters were minted, the coin is surprisingly rare in high-grade, fully struck condition. Standing Liberty quarters are notoriously difficult to find sharply struck, and the San Francisco Mint in particular produced many coins with weak details, especially on Liberty's head and shield. As a result, high-grade FH specimens are considered truly rare. Issues such as natural wear, poor strikes, and heavy circulation during the Depression years significantly reduced the number of surviving premium examples. For collectors, mint-state grades, especially MS65 and above, are exceedingly difficult to locate and form the foundation of the coin's rarity. The 1929 S quarter displays a robust and steadily appreciating market value, especially at the upper end of the grading scale. In circulated condition, values may range from $20 to $100, depending on wear. However, in mint-state grades, the coin becomes exponentially more valuable, with MS63 pieces often selling between $400 and $700. Example-graded MS65 FH can easily command $3,500 to $7,000, while the finest certified pieces, especially those with full head designations, have reached auction prices exceeding $15,000. These strong market results reflect both the coin's inherent scarcity and the growing collector demand for high-end Standing Liberty quarters. Collectors seeking the 1929 S Standing Liberty quarter should prioritize strike quality, eye appeal, and originality. Full head examples will always carry a significant premium, so understanding the details that qualify a coin for the FH designation is crucial. Purchasing certified coins from reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC is strongly recommended to ensure authenticity and condition accuracy. Proper long-term storage, preferably in secure, inert holders away from humidity, helps preserve value. Auctions, trusted dealers, coin shows, and specialized numismatic networks are all prime avenues for locating this scarce coin. Though patience is often required to find an example that meets high standards, the 1929 S Standing Liberty Quarter remains one of the most significant and desirable coins for collectors of early U.S. silver series, offering a compelling blend of historical resonance, artistic beauty, and genuine rarity. Its status as the premier quarter of 1929 is supported by strong market performance and ongoing demand from both seasoned and emerging collectors. As a collectible and investment piece, the coin continues to demonstrate remarkable endurance and potential for future appreciation. Whether pursued for its visual elegance, historical narrative, or rarity in upper grades, the 1929 S stands as a timeless cornerstone of American numismatics. Next up in the 1930 S Standing Liberty Quarter holds a distinguished place in American numismatics, admired for its striking artistry, final year significance, and compelling scarcity in high-grade condition. As one of the last issues of the beloved Standing Liberty design, the coin appeals deeply to collectors who appreciate both historical symbolism and visual elegance. Its prominence is further elevated by its status as the most valuable quarter from that year, especially in mint state grades, where it becomes extraordinarily rare and highly sought after. Strong market demand, coupled with its short production run, ensures that the 1930 S quarter remains a staple among advanced collectors and a coveted treasure for anyone seeking key 20th century U.S. silver coina. The 1930 S quarter was minted during the final chapter of the Standing Liberty series, which ran from 1916 to 1930. This issue emerged at a transitional moment in American history, as the nation was entering the early struggles of the Great Depression. Coinage demand had fallen sharply, leading the San Francisco Mint to produce a relatively small number of quarters that year before the entire design was retired. The 1930 issues marked the culmination of the iconic Standing Liberty motif created by sculptor Herman A. MacLeod, a design celebrated for reflecting American ideals of strength, vigilance, and liberty. With the mint preparing to shift toward the Washington quarter in 1932, the 1930s stands as a symbolic closing point to a celebrated era of U.S. coin arties like all Standing Liberty quarters of its final decade. The 1930s features the refined type III design. The obverse shows Lady Liberty standing confidently in a gateway, clad in chain mail, and holding both a shield and an olive branch, signifying the nation's dual commitment to defense and peace. The reverse displays a soaring eagle positioned centrally with a bold sense of motion and symmetry. Struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, the coin measures 24.3 mm in diameter and weighs 6.25 grams. High-grade examples exhibit crisp detail, especially in Liberty's gown folds, shield rivets, and the eagle's feathers, features that collectors examine closely when assessing strike quality and overall. The rarity of the 1930 S quarter stems largely from its low original mintage of just 1.55 million coins, a modest figure compared to other years in the series. While circulated examples are relatively accessible, true scarcity emerges in mint state grades, particularly those graded MS65 and higher, where survival rates are remarkably small. Superb gem examples, MS67 and above, are virtually unknown, pushing competition among collectors to intense levels. Additionally, well-struck pieces with full head details, known as full head FH examples, are dramatically rarer and significantly more valuable due to their exceptional sharpness and aesthetic quality. The 1930s Standing Liberty quarter commands impressive market prices, especially in certified high-grade condition. Circulated pieces typically range from $50 to $150, depending on wear level. In mint state, values increase sharply. MS63 examples generally sell for $500 to $800, while MS65 pieces command $2,000 to $4,000. Coins exhibiting the full head designation can soar dramatically higher, with MS65 FH pieces often exceeding $6,000 to $10,000 at auction. The rarest top population examples, especially MS66 FH or higher, can realize tens of thousands of dollars, making them one of the standout investment-grade issues of the entire Standing Liberty series. Collectors pursuing a 1930 S quarter should prioritize authentication and professional certification, ideally from PCGS or NGC, to ensure accurate grading and preservation of market value. Close attention should be given to key indicators of quality, including strike sharpness, luster, and the presence of the full head detail. Because silver coins can tone or tarnish over time, proper storage in an inert holder is essential to prevent degradation. Acquisition of high-grade examples typically occurs through reputable dealers, specialized auctions, or established numismatic communities where provenance and condition are well documented. As with all sought-after coins, patience can be vital in securing a specimen with strong eye appeal and stable long-term value. In summary, The 1930s Standing Liberty Quarter stands as an iconic final-year issue that blends artistic beauty, historical resonance, and genuine rarity, three traits that solidify its esteemed status among American silver coinage. Its limited production, scarcity in high grades, and association with the conclusion of a celebrated design series make it both a collector favorite and a wise numismatic investment. Whether pursued for its historical charm, its aesthetic brilliance, or its strong market performance, the 1930s remains a remarkably appealing find for both seasoned numismatists and enthusiastic newcomers. Its enduring desirability ensures that it will continue to appreciate and hold an honored place in collections for decades to come.